After using Soaring Blades for about a month now, I absolutely love using it. With the added addition of Blade Art's parry counter edge, I now feel so rewarded to use. I now have a better understanding of all the pros and cons of this weapon, after a megaton of practice and testing and learning the benefits of use of its tools. However, I still find that it has its flaws. Fluidity is one of them. The main reason would be because of its built-in cooldown, when attempting to use any other action after the weapon action has been deployed. I feel like this primarily makes it very clunky to use and has a very negative impact synergizing with bouncer skills. One of the most important things I like to see from classes would be, does this flow well in combat and is it effective in doing so? Personally, I just don't get that feeling right now, specifically with the weapon action cooldown. Come on Sega, it needs some love.
Loving is what it needs. Say it again.
Okay, I will not be doing that. Let's get back to the Soaring Blades. Another minor downside to Soaring Blades is to do with the non-skip art version of the PAs. You will tend to notice it a lot with faster enemies. Most of them have really long durations which make the one-time use of back during a PA feel very risky for when dealing with multiple incoming attacks, as well as having specific timings for being able to sidestep cancel. But I don't think this is much of an issue, especially when you know where you are able to initiate a sidestep. A lot of scenarios arise where it's simply not safe to use a non-skip art PA. I'll be giving some suggestions later on how we can possibly fix this. That leads me to my next point. The skip art PAs feel a lot better to utilise because they end much quicker, allowing you to have time to avoid incoming follow-up attacks with a well-timed back or the sidestep. A considerable amount of PP will be used from doing this. Skills like Photon Blade PP recovery, defeat PP gain, and other subclass effects can help with your PP recovery.
Pause.
For goodness sake, I said that word too many times.
Question mark?
Onward!
We are and will always be professional around here. Lies.
Alrighty then, how can we help this weapon? There are a number of ways to do this. Some of my suggestions might make this weapon very strong, but I actually think Soaring Blades are deserving of that treatment. As long as every other weapon and class gets quality of life buffs that helps aid their weaknesses, like Katana, there will be so much more variety in build and weapon selection. Let's see what suggestions I have in mind.
From the bottom, shall we? 5. Next up is 4. The lucky number 3. Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's number 2. Oh no. Okay, enough fun. Here's number 1.
With changes like these, it will make Soaring Blade a very popular melee weapon, like Katana and Sword. I guess this is a kind of a spoiler for my next multi-weapon? Probably. Who knows? All I know is that they're both great weapons to use. Despite my little concerns with Soaring Blades right now, I really do think it is a top tier contender.
Top tier contender.
It has all the tools readily available for every single engagement, and doesn't really require a multi-weapon to be effective. Blade Art's parry counter edge, sidestep counters, rampaging Harrier, Raving Falcon, and so much more. These are the true highlights for me. I most definitely will be sticking with it, and until those buffs come, I will be trying my butt off to not get hit. So, let me know what you think about Soaring Blades. I'd love to see what changes you like to see. And well, if you agree with me, simply leave a like or subscribe. The choice is yours. Either way, I appreciate that you made it here. Thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy, peeps.